Alright guys, welcome to the first video here on Take 2 Toy Reviews. Today we are delving into the Masters of the Universe Revelations Battle Cat. So you can see here, huge figure, huge window box. Really showcasing the feature here. This is a little dusty because I've had it for a while, so please don't mind that. On the very top here it says Masterverse with little hidden hieroglyphics on the side. Very nice portrait there of Battle Cat. And on the back, it has He-Man riding Battle Cat out of Castle Grayskull, getting ready to do some battle. You have a call out here to the other figures available in Wave 1. Skelegod, He-Man, Mossman, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn. And then over here, it says that you can remove the mask for Cringer, which is really big because the previous iterations of Battle Cat, if you took the mask off him, he was still Battle Cat just without a mask. So I really do like the fact that they bring Cringer into this aspect. Up top is the cowardly green and yellow talking tiger Cringer, which is for nothing more than to peacefully relax by Prince Adam's side. But when Adam raises his power sword and summons the power of Grayskull, Cringer sheds his whimpering nature and transforms into the mighty Battle Cat, ferocious fighting steed and loyal best friend of the almighty He-Man. So, bring it around. One thing I also like is right down here where it says it's articulated. I like the fact that they finally gave Battle Cat some articulation instead of just being that static statue, the original He-Man line. So let's go ahead and pop this sucker open, take a really good look at Battle Cat. All right, guys, and here he is, Battle Cat out of the box. Let me tell you what, this guy is massive, like really massive. Let me back up a little bit so I can give you a better look. First off, he does have the very traditional look of him with the green and the orange stripes, the red saddle and helmet. I will say this though, on this one, this particular version, if you notice here on the helmet, it doesn't really cave in with his side like the original Battle Cat version does. This one's kind of more out, a little more Aztec, a little more Spartan-esque look, but still very, very, very nice. Saddle is almost the same as it was on the vintage figures. Has the horns, of course, a nice saddle there for Adam or He-Man to sit. A little more color variation on this one than it was on the original one. Speaking of color variation, let's go back to the helmet. So here you can see it's a nice red with almost like a desert orange bronze color here, accents on the horn and on the side pieces. And then also on this version, you do have those painted eyes, the black with the yellow eyes with the black pupils. So I really do like that. Take the armor off. The helmet here is just clipped on through the ears. It's a nice pliable plastic, so it should be pretty easy on and off. Here you can see these little pieces right here. They just clip over the ears and kind of hold it into place so it's not going anywhere. There's a nice close-up look at the helmet. Let's put him back on real quick. And then the saddle, I'm going to take the saddle off just like it was on the vintage figures. You had these little latches and pegs. It just slides off. And then you can pop the saddle off. And again, this is a real nice, bendy, pliable plastic. So no, it really should have no issues if you give this to kids, of the kids getting hurt on it or anything like that. So enough with Battle Cat. Let's take a look at Cringer. So like I said, this one is nice because you actually do get a full Cringer figure instead of just the Battle Cat without a mask. So, let's go into articulation. Start here in the back. That tail, you can go up, down, and around in a 360 turn. I do like the fact that now you can actually get his tail if he's scared or if he's happy. You can wag it, things of that nature. The back hips are articulated so they can go back, forward. You have battle action poses with Battle Cat. They have a bend and a swivel here at, well, I believe would be the knee. And it's a nice tight bend too, almost like a ratchet. So it's not, you don't have to worry about any kind of loose joints. Same thing down here, I guess with the elbow area of the cat, I'm not sure. And then the foot also is articulated so I can swivel in and out and swivel around as well. Back here at the hips, you do have left and right motion. Not really. Well, you have some up and down, but not a whole lot. Same thing here in the ab crunch. Left, right, a little bit, up, down, a little bit. Front arms here on the same peg as the back arms. So they can go out a little bit, bend. I've been in the box for like 4 years, so I apologize. It's a little stiff. There it goes. Bend at the elbow, and then at the paw area as well, can bend and swivel. Moving up further, the neck, you have a nice, pretty decent range of motion here in the neck where you can go look up and down. No left or right on that. And then the head has a peg where you can, no up and down really, but with the usage of the neck, the back neck muscle, I guess you could say neck muscle, you can get a decent looking up pose. And then of course we saw earlier that jaw is also articulated, so you can have him whimpering or a nice ferocious roar getting ready to go into battle. And here are the 3 iterations of Cringer or Battle Cat we have gotten over the last several years. Of course, this is Cringer from the Prince Adam and Cringer Origins cartoon line. You have the Origins Battle Cat and you have the Masterverse Battle Cat. I like the Origins Cringer because while it has a lot of the same articulation as the Masterverse figure, the articulation on this one, you can pose him a lot better posing. So you can have him cowering, you can have him getting ready, hunched over, get ready to accept the power of Grayskull, things like that. So I do like that a lot better. The Origins Battle Cat, well, I do like this one because this was the first one in this way, in these lines, not counting classics, that introduced the articulation. It didn't have the articulation on the paws. So you almost always have to have him in this straight-legged position, which can impede on a lot of the posing that you might want to do. And then of course over here you have the Masterverse Battle Cat, which is just humongous and huge, and I love them. And then of course, what would Battle Cat be without He-Man? I will say this though, I had a difficult time getting He-Man onto Battle Cat's saddle. Almost like the saddle is just too wide. But if you can have the time or the patience and want to sit there and finagle the legs on He-Man, by all means go ahead. I personally, I display my figures in the box, so that's probably where this one's going. He's going back in the box, but there's a nice visual of Battle Cat with He-Man riding him. Alright guys, and there he is, the almighty Battle Cat. If you like my content, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good fun stuff, and make those YouTube gods happy. I think next time we'll be going right in chronological order. I'll be showing you He-Man from the Revelation series. So until next time guys, I will catch you later.